Hi guys, Juliana here. I wanted to jump into your ear and say hello. I know that there's several people on here I have yet to meet, so I haven't seen in a long time. So I wanted to say hello, tell you a little bit about me and what this all means, absurd dreams, and why I am on this path. So for those of you I don't know, my name is Juliana. I am a multi-passionate entrepreneur. I'm a certified life coach. I own the Highlands Yoga Room, and I'm also a yoga instructor there. I live here in Highlands in Edmonton, Alberta, with my three beautiful children and my loving partner. We have two cats. They're going to be probably cruising around here at some point. I'm at home today. But I wanted to get in your ear and talk to you about absurd dreams and what it means and why I began. So I'll give you just a very short background. About a year ago, this time last year, I was feeling really spent and done with a job that I was invested in fully. I was spending 45 hours a week away from my family, my children. I was making, okay money. I, by all intents and purposes, should have been grateful for the opportunity that I had. Now, the issue was that I knew I had so many gifts and talents that I wasn't being able to adequately bring to the table in the job that I was in. It's not that I was in some, difficult situation where I was being mistreated. It was a beautiful dental office. I had many opportunities given to me for growth, and I just simply wasn't feeling it. So I threw all things to the wayside. And, I've been in this process of self-discovery, of finding out what is important to me and really investing in myself for a great many years. So this was not the beginning, but it was the first time that I had, let the security of a well-paying job just be thrown out for this opportunity to dig into my big, absurd dreams. Because let's face it, to begin anything when you already have a secure safety net, it's kind of absurd. I had a well-paying job, and we could have taken 2 vacations a year, and I, had everything that I needed, and my weekends off, and I had freedom to an extent. But did I feel joy? Absolutely not. Did I feel like I was bringing my heart to the table and doing my life's purpose? Absolutely not. And so it was kind of absurd, but I did it. I threw everything away, and I dug deep into this process. And so I've never been happier with the decisions that I've made. And, I've made some mistakes along the way, but I think that the big takeaway here is to dig inside, to find your purpose, to find your why. And find is the wrong word, actually. Find is really the wrong word. And here's the thing. We don't find our purpose. We don't find our why. We create it. And so I did that. And now I've discovered through this journey that a part of my big gifts is to look at people like you in the eyes, to really get to know you, to understand you, to hear about your thoughts and dreams, your hurts, your experiences, and start to bring out within you all of the beautiful things that I see. I often have been that person that sees these things in other people that maybe the rest of the world doesn't see, or even the person that I'm speaking to. I've, since I was young, had this knack for looking somebody in the eye, kind of getting a little cockeyed, trying to understand them, asking them about their family and what they do and what makes them tick, and then trying to process cerebrally what that means. So I'm trained with the Tony Robbins program. If you are not familiar with him, he's the super tall, loud guy with the big teeth. I have my own form and way of coaching, but a coach really is your advocate. They are your support system. They're your bestie for the time that you decide to get into that relationship. They are going to be your biggest cheerleader. So I really have not found anything else in my life that is more fulfilling than sitting across from somebody and watching them evolve and watching them see the light within themselves and their possibilities and their capabilities. And I'm here to tell you without a shadow of doubt, without any hang-ups, that you are absolutely capable of achieving what you want. I started this yoga studio with literally no money, and still am just trying to climb out of what it took to invest in this place. But I was all in. I jumped with 2 feet, and anybody that's been to the studio has been nothing but grateful at the end of the experience to say, thank you for putting this in our community. And I know that if you decide that there's something that is, speaking to your heart, it was there for a reason. And if we develop that and we bring it out and we get you to a place where you're living in that purpose and you're living in that fulfillment of achieving your goals, that you too will feel the light and not be able to keep back the absolute abundance of what it takes to create an absurd dream. These things that we think because of responsibility or because of the conditions that we've placed on ourselves, or we've been listening to the rest of the world, we believe that we're incapable. But I'm here to tell you that that shit is wrong. You are absolutely capable, just as I was. And I am so stoked to work with the people that I do. So I've never been so grateful in my life. And that brings me to my next point. I said I was going to make this quick. I want to extend this to my community and say that I want to take on one client for a 4-week session. So I want to bring somebody into my circle to understand what coaching is, to have somebody help them to create their big dream. And I want to do this completely free. The reason why I want to do this is because I believe that this is so needed in the world. Connection, community, belief, gratitude, and just the fact that somebody else is rooting for you in the times of, a self-doubt, and when we can criticize and when we can despair. And so I'm offering this to you or anyone you know. If you know somebody that has been wanting to create something big and maybe doesn't have the financial resources, please send them my way. I'd like to know what it is you want to achieve in this next year. I want to know where you're at now and why you're all in. And that's all it takes in a coaching relationship. The only thing that I ever ask of my people is that they are open to receiving and that they are 100% committed. So if you are 100% committed to your process, to opening and to sharing and to being present, I would like to offer you 4 sessions completely free. No, nothing's going to happen down the line. If you want to continue our relationship, we'll talk then. But I want to offer this to you because whatever it is that you have brewing within your soul that is wanting to take root, and that thing that's wanting to be out and open from your heart, I believe that you can create that, and I want to help you. So get in touch, send me an email, get into Highlands, just come in to meet me. And if you haven't been to our yoga studio, move your dang body and get to our yoga studio, because we are there and I'm so stoked to meet you. I love you all. Thank you for taking this 8 minutes with me, and we'll see you next time.